Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to come on real quick and bring something to your attention. I find this urgent, and if you hear anything in the background, by the way, I'm walking a trash bag down to the community dumpsters we have here, so if you hear any bag rustling or anything like that, that's what it is. It's pretty heavy. I'm carrying it over my shoulder. But anyway, take a look at this. We live in such a scripted reality. Remember Event 201? They held October 18th of 2019. Well, here's the new version of that. You think monkeypox just came out of nowhere? You think this is something that just popped up and we're good to go now? Accidental, like many of the sheeple out there think? Monkeypox was a tabletop simulation only last year. You read that right. Okay, in brief. The tabletop simulation for a monkeypox outbreak to occur in May 2022 was held in 2021. What month are we in? Come on. They're literally going with their tabletop exercises. They're planning it out beforehand, telling you that they're doing that, providing all the information for it, and then running it. We're 3 years into this ginormous operation, and it's not going to stop. A virus strikingly similar to C19 was the theme of tabletop exercise in 2019, just before the C19 situation. Exercises like this do occur a lot in preparation with nothing to follow, but the accuracy and timing is striking in these cases. Reflect on, is it possible that powerful groups orchestrate events such as global situations, or is this a mere coincidence? We already know the truth to that. We already know the answer. Okay. This is just nothing here. Elite media outlets around the world are on red alert over the world's first ever global outbreak of monkeypox in mid-May 2022. Just 1 year after an international biosecurity conference in Munich held a simulation of global pandemic crap, said the word, involving an unusual strain of monkeypox beginning in mid-May 2022. So about where we are right now. Not sure if I'm going to be able to zoom in on this, but we'll give it a shot. This is strengthening global systems to prevent and respond to high consequence biological threats. The discussion was organized into 3 sequential moves, corresponding with scenario developments. Now, keep in mind, this is from 2021, this little bit here. Okay, let's see. With scenario developments, followed by a roundtable discussion of broader biosecurity and situation preparedness issues. The step-by-step approach to revealing scenario developments reflected in the limitations of information available to real-world decision makers, as well as resolving uncertainty associated with the situation of unknown origin. See Figure 1. Well, here's Figure 1. Scenario: monkeypox outbreak in Britannia, 1,421 cases, 4 deaths. Take a look at the date. May 15th, 2022 to June 5th, 2022. This world is so fake. International alert, warning systems, benefits, and need for early risk assessment. Move number 2. Now, we can probably assume that this stuff is coming down the pike, based on what we've seen so far. So this is move number 2 to occur in January 10th, 2023. 83 countries affected, 70 million cases, 1.3 million deaths. Monkeypox engineered to be mark resistant. National responses, effects of early action, international supply chain challenges. What are we going through right now? International supply chain challenges is what they call it. Okay, key issues, benefits of predetermined triggers for national response, international supply chain challenges. Now in May 2023, so about a year from now, 480 million cases, 27 million deaths. How's that for the population? 2025 is right around the corner. Remember Deagle.com? Revelation of terror group origins, infiltration of civilian biolab. So you know what happens when I start throwing that around, right? Biosecurity and governance of dual use, bioscience research. Okay, December 1st, 2023. 3.2 billion cases. 271 million deaths. Think about this. Global differences in national responses contribute to significantly variable outcomes. International financing for situation preparedness. Measures to strengthen national situation preparedness capacity. So, I'm also going to post the link for this, of course. This is very important. And as always, I'm going to kick myself in the ass if I did not bring this up and this came to pass. Right? Because a lot of times this stuff gets out and we can kind of slow them down a little bit. But, like I said, then it goes on to say monkeypox was first identified in 1958, but there's never been a global monkeypox outbreak outside of Africa until now. In the exact week of the exact month predicted by the biosecurity folks in their situation simulation, take these guys to Vegas. Yeah, they might win something. Sheesh. Ed Young, who penned dozens of hysterical articles on C for the Atlantic, including such gems as C-19 long haulers are fighting for their future. Even healthcare workers, long COVID, that's what they call it apparently, are being dismissed. How did this many deaths become normal? And the final situation, betrayal, is hot on the scene of the new monkeypox outbreak. And Eric Feigl-Ding is also all over this. So, first confirmed case of monkeypox in the U.S. this year, just confirmed in a Boston individual who recently traveled to Canada. Officials said his concern rise over the spread of infectious virus in multiple countries, now U.S. And there's that. Epidemiologist Jennifer Nuzzo, Bill Hanaj are on the scene, but still no word from them as to whether they see anything strange about the first ever global monkeypox outbreak occurring in mid-May 2022, a year after they acted as advisors on an international biosecurity simulation of global monkeypox outbreak occurring in mid-May 2022. And here are their names highlighted. So kind of funny, the same people that were involved in this are now involved in the real-time rollout of this. So I don't see how people don't see what's happening. How do they not see that this is scripted? Our reality is more scripted than the movies that they put out in Hollywood. I will be willing to say that. U.S. government is hot on the scene with an order of 13 million monkeypox vaccine. Should not have said that. Dose from Bavarian Nordic. The WHO's on the scene. Of course they are. And this is while they're holding their, meeting from now until the 28th. It started today on the that treaty, the situation treaty, right? The global monkeypox outbreak occurring in the exact timeline predicted by the biosecurity simulation of global monkeypox outbreak a year prior bears a striking resemblance to the outbreak of C-19 just months after Event 201. Simulation of a situation almost exactly like C-19. Event 201 was hosted in October 2019, just 2 months before the situation was first revealed in Wuhan by the Gates Foundation, World Economic Forum, Bloomberg, Johns Hopkins. As with the Event 201, the participants at the monkeypox simulation have thus far been stone silent as to their having participated in a situation simulation, the facts of which happened to come true in real life just months later. One person who was present at both Event 201 and monkeypox simulation is George Fu Gao, Director of Chinese Center for Disease Control. At Event 201, Gao specifically raised the point of countering misinformation during a hypothetical situation, right? That's what they were talking about the whole time. They didn't care about this or that or saving lives or this. They talked about combating mis and disinformation across the internet and in the world. They spent a considerable amount of time on that at Event 201. We all remember this. We all went over this for months. Months. Here's Gal at Event 201 right next to our very own Avril Haines, Director of National Intelligence, technically the highest level intelligence official in the United States. Look at these cuties. Doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy? Making Kim Philby jealous. And yeah, these were the ones talking about the combating mis and disinformation, right? Okay, let's see. And this goes on to say, that said, I won't sit here and debate wild conspiracy theories that there might be anything unusual about a situation occurring just months after a simulation of a global situation of exactly that kind, followed shortly after by the first ever global outbreak of an even more obscure virus, just months after a simulation of an outbreak of exactly that kind. If you want to be a good American and make six-figure salary or be friends with the people who make six-figure salaries, then do as your government tells you. Sit down, shut up, stay home, save lives, take your shots, show your papers, and muzzle your kids. Okay, the general theme here is that one doesn't need to automatically assume the possible conspiracy nature of this event is 100% the truth. We simply need to question, is it possible? Following, we can proceed with a sense of curiosity to want to understand the truth. There were tens of times during the situation where the truth was known, only for it to be reversed the polar opposite months later. Holding a sense of uncertainty, openness, and true curiosity is how we can best make sense of our world and maintain a respectful sense of community. So they ran a simulation for monkeypox. I will put the link up to this in 2021. And this was to come out in May 2022, in mid-May, which is where we are now, mid to late May. I mean, come on, this is Event 201 all over again. And don't forget about SPARS, right? 2025, they're never going to let go of this. They're never going to let go of this, and you know what? If I were them, I wouldn't either. Because we're going along with it. We're just letting it go, not doing anything about it, sitting around, doing nothing. I'm going to have more for you guys probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Got to go to work tomorrow. I got to take care of some things, but I'm going to try to get a video in, and I will bring this up again. And I want to thank everybody for tuning into the live stream yesterday, those who were there when I was live. I came out of nowhere and said I was going to. I didn't prepare for it. So I want to thank you all for being there. I always love doing that. I want to do that again soon, probably next weekend. And I want to thank all of you who still continue to come here and watch my videos and keep me honest. I mean, I think the whole time I've been doing this, I've only ever had to retract one thing that I've said, which is good. And that shows transparency. Because I'm not here to doom and gloom. I'm not here to, just like a lot of the prepper channels, I'm not here to make people go out and start freaking out over this and that. I'm here simply to, exactly what my channel bio says, promote freedom, expose New World Order. That's it. And if I can do that and reach people, good. If not, well, I tried. So, God bless you all, and especially during this time. And I will see you at some point in time when I make another video. Much love to everybody.